The Unicorn and the Lion, a Tale of True Friendship. Chapter 1. The Enchanted Forest and the Unlikely Bond. In the heart of the Enchanted Forest, where silver trees whispered secrets to the wind and rivers glowed under the moonlight, there lived two extraordinary creatures, Luna, the unicorn, and Leo, the lion. Luna was a vision of grace. Her white coat shimmered like stardust, and her golden horn held the magic of the forest. She was known for her kindness, wisdom, and ability to heal with a single touch of her horn. She spent her days dancing in the meadows, guiding lost travelers, and bringing peace wherever she went. Leo, on the other hand, was the king of the wildlands, a fierce yet noble lion with a mane that blazed like fire. He roared with authority, protecting the forest and all its creatures from harm. While others feared him, those who knew him well understood his heart was as mighty as his strength. Despite being so different, Luna and Leo were inseparable. They had met as cubs, when Leo had once fallen into a deep ravine, unable to climb out. Luna, using her magic, had grown vines along the walls of the ravine, allowing him to escape. Since that day, they had formed a bond stronger than the oldest oak trees. Many animals whispered behind their backs, wondering how a gentle unicorn and a powerful lion could be friends. Lions hunt, unicorns heal. It is not natural, said the old owl. But Luna and Leo never let their differences divide them, until one day, their friendship was put to the ultimate test. Chapter 2. The Storm of Shadows. One evening, as the sun melted into hues of purple and orange, a dark storm gathered over the forest. But this was no ordinary storm. It carried whispers of an ancient curse. The air grew heavy, and shadows slithered between the trees. The guardian oak, an ancient tree that stood at the heart of the forest, suddenly shook with a great tremor. Cracks spread across its mighty trunk, and a deep, sorrowful voice echoed through the land. Beware, creatures of the Enchanted Forest. The Shadow King has awakened, a gasp spread among the animals. The Shadow King was a mythical dark sorcerer who had been banished centuries ago. Legends spoke of his hunger for power, his ability to turn creatures into stone, and his hatred for light and love. That night, as the storm raged on, a terrible event unfolded. The forest's rivers turned black, the plants wilted, and a chilling fog spread through the land. At the edge of the Forbidden Mountains, the Shadow King's army of dark wolves began marching toward the Enchanted Forest. Chapter 3. The Betrayal and the Rift. The animals gathered in a panic, turning to Leo for guidance. You are strong. You must lead us into battle, the deer pleaded. Leo, ever the brave warrior, stood tall. I will protect my home at all costs, he vowed. But Luna hesitated. Violence is not always the answer, she whispered. Perhaps there is another way. Leo shook his head. This is no time for mercy, Luna. If we do not fight, we will lose everything. Their argument grew. Leo believed in strength, while Luna believed in wisdom and peace. The divide between them deepened, and for the first time, doubt crept into their friendship. When the battle began, Leo led the charge, his mighty roar shaking the heavens. The dark wolves attacked with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp fangs, spreading fear wherever they went. But Luna did not fight. Instead, she ventured deep into the cursed mountains, hoping to find another way to stop the Shadow King. Leo felt betrayed. She abandoned us, he thought, his heart filled with anger. Chapter 4. Luna's Quest and the Test of Friendship. Luna climbed the treacherous peaks of the Forbidden Mountains. She faced icy winds, crumbling paths, and illusions meant to deceive her. But she pressed on, believing that there was a way to defeat the darkness without bloodshed. At last, she reached the Shadow King's lair. He stood tall, his form cloaked in darkness, his eyes two burning coals of hatred. You seek to stop me? He laughed. You are but a gentle unicorn. You have no power against me. Luna took a deep breath and stepped forward. I do not seek to fight you, Shadow King, she said. I seek to understand why you turned to darkness. For the first time, the Shadow King hesitated. No one had ever asked him that before. He told her his story, how he was once a noble ruler, but betrayal and pain had turned his heart to stone. He had let his anger consume him until he became what he despised. Luna listened, truly listened, and then whispered, "It is not too late to change." Her words carried magic, not the magic of spells, but the magic of compassion, understanding, and hope. The Shadow King's darkness wavered. His anger weakened, and with a final, powerful burst of golden light, Luna used her magic to break the ancient curse that bound him. Chapter 5: The Reunion and the Lesson. Back in the forest, Leo and the animals struggled against the dark wolves until, suddenly, the sky cleared and the darkness vanished. Luna returned, exhausted but victorious. She had saved them all, without a single battle. Leo, realizing the depth of his mistake, rushed to her side. "I was wrong to doubt you," he admitted. "You fought in your own way, and you saved us all." Luna smiled. "And I was wrong to doubt your strength. We both had our roles to play." That day, the animals no longer questioned their friendship. They understood that true friendship is not about being the same, but about accepting each other's differences. From then on, Leo ruled with wisdom, and Luna spread kindness throughout the land. Together, they were the perfect balance: strength and wisdom, courage and compassion. And so, the Enchanted Forest thrived for generations to come, protected by the two greatest friends the world had ever known. Moral of the story: true friendship isn't about being the same. It's about understanding, trusting, and supporting each other, even in difficult times.